Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. So, hopefully everybody's off to a good start today. It's almost noon here in central Indiana. I just left work. Had to go in this morning to the office, so I have left work. The real job, not the ghost thing. So, but the ghost thing's what I'm preparing to go do. So, in a few short hours, we'll be headed north to Atlanta, Indiana, to investigate the Asher Walton House for 2 nights, tonight and tomorrow night. It's the first time we've ever been there, so I'm pretty excited about that. So earlier I posted that I'd have kind of a surprise announcement that related to the Asher Walton House investigation that we're getting ready to do. What that is, sorry if I look a little distracted, I'm also driving, so I don't want to be on my phone. Hands-free, right? That's the rules in Indiana, hands-free, so got you guys all rigged up here. Anyway, the little surprise, on our way to the Asher Walton House today, we will be swinging by the cemetery where the Waltons are buried. I guess they're all there. Mr. and Mrs. Walton, the kids are there. So we're going to stop by and see those graves and maybe chat with them a little bit there. See if we can wake them up a little and tell them, hey, we're getting ready to go over to your house and all that fun stuff, and spend a couple nights with them and see what they think about that. Maybe they'll communicate with us right there at the cemetery, so that'd be kind of cool. So that's the little surprise regarding the Asher Walton House today. Again, this is brand new for us. We have never been there. I've seen lots of postings, a lot of investigations from other people that have been there, so they've been pretty cool. So I hope we have a real active 2 nights. So it is what it is. We're in. So something else that I had posted earlier this week, and I just put a picture up and I said I'd have an announcement about it. We just secured our spot with another ghost hunting team. We're going to collaborate with them, and I think they're bringing some other people along too. And this fall, in September, we're all going to go to the Indiana State Sanitarium. So, sanatorium, however you want to say it. So join us in September for that one. That'll be pretty cool. We've never been there. That place is huge from what I understand. The team that we're teaming up with has been there a couple times, I think, so we'll take some leads from them guys when we go there. It's one of the things that's always been on our list to go do, so Indiana State Sanitarium is going to be really cool this fall. So we're looking forward to that. Let's see if I can see some of the names on there. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Laura. Let's see. Yeah, multitasking here. Driving, watching for your guys' names and what you're saying on there. Thank you, Leslie. We're going to try to have a great weekend. I do hope it's really active. We're going to bring probably all the equipment we have to this one. This will be me, Tyler, and Matt this weekend. We did run a thing where we were going to take a follower with us, and we got some really good inquiries on that. There's some trash cans in the middle of the road. However, following up on some of those inquiries, we didn't get responses back after that. So, you know, there's a reason that I communicate back and forth on inquiries like that, because I don't know some of you, and you know, to take one of you that I've never met before is putting a lot of trust in you. So when I reach back out, you know, I want to hear back from you and converse for a minute. It's all part of trying to figure out who's the right person to take with us. I'll tell him you said hi, Leslie. So anyway, it'll just be me, Tyler, and Matt this weekend, which will still be a really good time. Roundabouts. I'm a fan. Hello, Dawn. See you jumped on. So, I don't know, Dawn, if you were on earlier enough to hear me say that we're going to stop by the cemetery on the way up there to see the Waltons' burials. It's the Mr. and Mrs. Walton are there, the kids are there, so quite a few graves for that family, so we're going to go see that on the way up. I don't know if Matt will be there in time for that. I texted him earlier today. So if the timing's right, we'll have him swing by there as well. Otherwise, he'll just meet us at the house. So we get access around 6 o'clock tonight at the Asher Walton House. And of course, we'll meet the host. I'm sure we'll get a little tour from the host up there, which would be nice. Get a little history maybe. Have them tell us what they want to tell us, and then they'll set us free, and we'll have the place for 2 nights and all of tomorrow, all day during tomorrow. So we'll do some different things. We will potentially leave the house for a while tomorrow. Maybe go get a bite to eat, but we will leave cameras rolling. We'll leave one at least live, whether that's on Facebook or YouTube. We will leave one live, like we did when we went to the Greencastle house. We left a live camera going. We didn't really get much out of that. I think there was a couple noises that we heard on that one, but you never know what you'll get when you just leave the house vacant and leave a camera rolling. So we might leave that going tomorrow, so anybody tunes in, that might be kind of cool. Hopefully catch something when we're not even there. That'd be pretty neat. More roundabouts. Hate them. All right. Interstate. See, Alan, you're on there. What's up, buddy? I know his name doesn't say Alan, but his name's Alan. And Dawn's comment, oh nice, was about the cemetery. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. Hell, who knows, maybe we'll get some communication at the cemetery. It's worth a shot, right? Get them all riled up, let them know we're going to hang out at their house for a couple nights. Oh, and Dawn, I don't know if Matt told you that we booked the sanitarium with another team, the Indiana State Sanitarium. That's for the fall. I'm sure he did, because he probably had to get the money from you. Give him his allowance early. So I hope everybody will be watching tonight. We're excited. Like I said, this is the first time we've ever been to the Asher Walton House. So we never know what to expect. So we'll go live right when we get there. We'll go live from the cemetery too before we go to the house. So we'll be watching for that, I would say sometime around 5. If I had had to guess, somewhere around 5-ish. I think we'll be at the cemetery. And then we'll hang out there for a while. And then we'll drive on up to the house. And we'll go live again. We'll take a quick break as we get ready to go into the house. And we'll go live when we meet Keith and Jessica at the house, the host. And chat with them, and we'll bring all that to you. And then after they get done showing us around and doing what they do, and give us the house, then we'll probably get off of the live for a while so we can get all our equipment and stuff set up. And then we'll get right back on again. And we'll try to bring as much of this to you live as we possibly can. We'll be using Facebook and YouTube. You may see my post earlier this week. Facebook is changing some of their video storage policies, so they're no longer going to keep our videos, your videos, on your Facebook page forever like they had been. They'll start removing them after 30 days. So if you put them on there, you're going to want to download them so you can save them to something else forever, since they're not going to keep them. Our whole goal was to use YouTube more often anyway. This is just going to kind of speed us up a little bit. The difference really between the two from Facebook to YouTube is Facebook's really simple to jump on and go live and so forth. YouTube's got a few extra things you got to punch in and so forth, and identify whether it's child safe and things like that, in order for comments to be permitted and stuff like that. So there's a few more hoops, I guess, on the YouTube side, and just some things we'll have to get used to doing more often in order to post there and go live there. So no big deal though, it is what it is. We don't want to lose any videos from the past. All that stuff builds your archive of videos, I guess you'd say. I see your comment, Don, so he told you. So back to the YouTube thing. If you guys have not gotten to our YouTube channel, please go over there and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free. Free. Everybody's favorite word, free. So once I get home here, I've got to get something to eat, and then I got to get all the shit packed up and be ready to load into the truck. And then in a few hours, I'll go pick up Tyler, and we will be headed north towards Atlanta, Indiana. Oh, speaking of some other stuff that I posted, if anybody has been paying attention to any of that, and if you have Hulu, you gotta watch the new Fox Hollow documentary. I know a lot of people have watched it. I know Dawn's watched it. If you have not watched that, you've got to watch, especially if you're an Indiana person, since those murders happened right here in Indiana. And it was more than just Fox Hollow, the residents, the Fox Hollow Farms. The murders that were happening along I-70 before the Fox Hollow ones, they all think was the same person. So the I-70 killings, they stopped right after Herb moved into Fox Hollow Farms, and then those murders started. So pretty sure he was the same. It's all the same killer. And I'm not short of saying that there wasn't a second killer. I mean, you're going to draw your own conclusion when you watch the new documentary. I'm under the impression that Herb did not act alone after watching that. I know some people, I've talked to people that have watched it as well, and they've got the same impression that I got. But if you've watched that, let me know. I've got a post on there about it. Find that on the Facebook page and make comments. And let me know your opinion on that. If you think there was more than one participant in all of that, it's a really good documentary. It's pretty crazy, and they're still trying to identify remains. So, and all that stuff happened. All those murders happened back in the 90s. So. Has jumped on here. Hey, Seton Casper. Speaking of them, that is our friends we're going to the Indiana State Sanitarium with in the fall. They're also your host at the Rotary Jail in Crawfordsville. For any of you other paranormal seekers out there, if you're looking for a place, I highly recommend the Rotary Jail in Crawfordsville. It is amazing. And they'll also show you the jail rotating. They'll run that for you so you can see it in action. And then they got a whole bunch of history for it. I won't ruin it for you, but there's a whole bunch of cool history behind it. But I highly recommend that if you are looking for a place to go ghost hunt. That's awesome. So, a lot of cops on the interstate today. Hey Mel, I see that you've signed on. How are you? Linda, hello. Just kind of glancing at the screen as I cruise down the interstate here. Don't anybody worry, I don't have my hands on my phone. Hands-free Indiana, right? Just got on the interstate a moment ago and I've already seen 2 state troopers. Excuse me. It's really windy too. If you guys can't hear the wind blowing. Really windy out. I see your comment there, Mel. Thanks for dropping in real quick to say hi. Hope you'll be watching tonight and this weekend. Hope all of you will be watching tonight and this weekend. We're not sure what to expect. Again, this is a new location for us, so new locations are always exciting. Mom just hopped on there. Hello, Mom. How are you? So I'll recap a little bit since my mom's on there so she can hear what I was talking about earlier today. So one of the additional surprises for today's investigation on the way up to the Asher Walton House, before we get there, we're going to stop at the cemetery up there and go visit the graves of the Waltons, Mr. and Mrs. Walton and their kids, and all of them are buried there. The whole family's buried right there, so we're going to go visit there, and we will go live when we do that, so we'll bring that cemetery visit to all of you, and then we'll proceed on up to the house, and we will bring our arrival to the Asher Walton House to you guys as well, all live. One of the other things that I mentioned earlier is we secured our spot on a visit to the Indiana State sanitarium, however you guys say it. So we're doing that in the fall. Me, Matt, and Tyler have booked that with another team. Our friends out in Crawfordsville, Seek and Casper, so we're going to team up with them. And they've got some others coming, so that would be a really good time. I guess the place is massive up there, so looking forward to that. It's a private investigation, so it'll just be our group. I think they're putting together 10 total people, so that'll be a good time. Doing such a large facility like that, that'd be cool. So for those who just hopped on here, if you didn't hear any of that before, you've heard it now. Those were the things I was talking about earlier. Arrival at the cemetery today should be somewhere around the 5 o'clock mark. I'm just kind of guessing. So give or take, somewhere around 5. So I'll tune back in around then. Live, and then we get to the Asher Walton House by 6. That's when we're meeting the host there, and we'll be live for that as well. So. All right, so that's it. That's my lunchtime live session for you guys to let everyone know what's going on and what we're up to today. We will be back with you when we hit the cemetery. That'll be the next time I go live today. Again, that should be somewhere around the 5 o'clock mark. And then we'll follow it up with our arrival to the Asher Walton House later. So thank you guys for tuning in here at lunch. And if you didn't hear everything that I was talking about and you're just tuning in, feel free to go back and watch this all over again. It was more than exciting. So anyway, thank you all. I'm going to jump off here and finish driving my butt home so I can get something to eat and then get all my gear and everything packed up so we can have hopefully an outstanding investigation this weekend, tonight, all day tomorrow, and tomorrow night. So tune in and watch us at the Asher Walton House from Atlanta, Indiana. See you guys.